Well, Madge, you said that you wanted to have a bit more patience in the second. Did you feel like they delivered that there for you?
Oh, they did at times, but it was just nice to get the win. Obviously, it's always tough coming here. They're a good team. They've obviously got a lot of quality across the park, and they can score tries really quickly. So I was just really pleased with the way we defended. There were a couple of things there that we'll take from that, but the way the boys worked for each other was probably more what I was trying to apply at half time.
You put a lot of faith in a couple of guys who were unheralded before the season. Shibasaki's a hero after what he did on Wednesday night. They're playing there again. But Ben Tolte, are you surprised by what he's generating for you as someone who's been unheralded and not able to get in the team?
Yeah, he's been good, and I've got to credit our recruiters. Simon, he's done a great job in finding Benny. He watches a lot of footy, and we're looking for players like Benny to come in, and to see Benny go the way he has it's really pleasing. And when you bring a player like Ben Tolte in and he plays with the calibre of players we got, they just lift. So it's nice to see.
How did you feel that spine work tonight? How are you pleased with the signs of what they did out there?
Yeah, I was really pleased. I mean, we're going to continually grow now. Obviously with Hunter, he hasn't played a lot of nine for a while, but he's a true pro. His experience, I think, probably Reno could probably talk more about him, but he can control the game and understand what's going on, so he's just going to improve.
Reno, did you feel that lift having Ben out there? Was that?
Yeah, obviously the experience it plays a big part in what goes on in the field. When things aren't going right, he's another calm head out there that can control the situation. But like Madge said, it's only going to get better. It's our first game together as a spine, and there were some good signs out there tonight.
Is it okay to win ugly sometimes, Adam? Like it wasn't the prettiest.
It's always good to win ugly.
What can it do for you though when you do that? When you're not at your best and you still win against a desperate team? Can it do something?
Yeah, there's obviously a lot of things that you can take out of it. Obviously, you just got to find a way to win at times, and the good teams do that. So we probably left a few tries out there in that first half, which would have been nice to get, but it's my job to sort of reset and get us back on the way going again. But we're not always going to be at our best, and as long as we keep getting the wins, that's the most important thing.
Do you like the way Reece is standing up in big plays, big moments? Like there was a nice pass to Krzyzewski, started and finished a move. Look, they're big somersault to finish or backflip, whatever you want to call it. How good's that for you at the moment when he's standing up in those big moments?
Yeah, he's a big part of our team. We've got threats right across the park. It's if it's not someone's night, someone else stands up, and we've got to recognise that, keep going there if they're having a good night, and that's the good thing about our team. We've got Strike right across the park, and Walsh is right at the top there. Obviously, he's an X factor in our team, and it's my job to put him in situations where he can do that.
He's very passionate tonight. Like I've maybe not seen it before, but he and Stags are sort of exchanging over a play that potentially didn't pull off. But he's very passionate about what he's doing out there and executing every play. Does that really get everyone up and about when he really has his heart on his sleeve for every single thing that happens?
Yeah, well, we're trying to be, perfect out there. It's not always going to go to plan, but we're adults. We talk about the situation when it happens, and sure enough, they fixed it up, and we scored a long-range try. So they're working hard, and it's always good to have that feedback on the field.
Just on that, Michael, I spoke to Reece on the field, and he said that it's been told to him he's got to get the ball to Katoni, particularly early. Is that the process of just trying to get Katoni more ball? Because we saw what he can do when he gets early ball.
Yeah, I guess one thing that Rena's applying to there, Reece, he loves his footy, and he's striving to continually be the best, like all the boys, and I think that's the perfection that they're chasing. So, whether or not it's trying to get the ball to him early or not, Reece does wear his heart on his sleeve, and that's why we love him, and the boys love playing with him, and at times he's going to execute something, and sometimes he's going to be working out how he gets it done. So, I think, as long as he keeps competing the way he is, the boys love playing with him.
It's 5 in a row now, Madge, the first time in your reign here. And do you have cavalry coming back up? You got to buy. So what's the go after the buy? Do you get Jensen and Haas back, or can you tell us about who's back?
Those boys will come back. But I want to applaud the players for the defence. I think we've probably known as a group, around our attack. But I think our defence is starting to hit its stride. The way they work for each other. I think, we'll get Pano and Corey back and a few other players there. But at the end of the day, as we've shown over the last, sort of 3 or 4 weeks, whoever comes in's got to do a job. Ben Tolte, Karapani, Dean Marrin's been out for a bit. They're performing really well for the group. So I think that's something there that whoever comes in, they're playing their part for the group, and that's what I'm enjoying seeing at the moment.
And it was a close contest there tonight, and Billy Walters opened it up again for you, didn't he? He really has made an impact the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is that a development thing or a confidence thing? Where do you think that's come from?
Oh, I think the maturity of the group's understanding how we want to play. I mean, we were challenged, about 6 weeks ago about, what was going on. But one thing I have seen is the work that the players are putting in is starting to get the rewards for that now. That's part of the process of what we do. What I've been a part of with clubs, and Reno and I have been a part of a club prior that's done the same thing. That they've worked hard and they're starting to get the rewards off the back of the stuff that they've been doing. It's pretty plain and simple for myself. So, the players themselves are playing their part for each other, and that's one thing I always enjoy in coaching is. The group of men are very well connected in there, and we're going to keep improving.
Whereas you've got a lot of incentive too, Madge. The Warriors won today. I know you don't look too far out, but you want to finish in the top 4. You know the history of the NRL.
Yeah, Joel, that's obviously a stat. Everyone knows that. But for us, we've just got to keep on doing what we've been doing. I mean, the Titans are a good team. They've got strike across the park. When you look at their list of players, it's a quality team. So our boys had to really work hard to do what they did tonight. And every game's the same.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.